I was filming this.
That's funny. Our cat's name is Socks.
Yeah. For whiskers.
I think we need it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Put this video on Blackboard for all to see.
Would you like me to?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just trying to make sure I'm not getting
Where am I not in your way?
We're good.
Cats have been skinned a little bit more than the ones I had shoes last night.
Yep.
They had more
There.
as completely as the sources.
Guess we gotta just get that.
We need pins.
Yeah, maybe I should just cut it down at the bottom. It's still very
Scissor
leaky.
hands over here.
Did you ever think about going into surgery?
My dad would like that. He's a surgeon.
And you'll also have to cut through the diaphragm somewhere in there.
I think I might.
Say she's close to the diaphragm.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, let me stop you just for
Okay.
a second. This stuff right here, some people think it looks like cheese or something.
Oh,
That's the
good.
greater omentum.
That's the what?
The greater omentum, and it's covering the intestines.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to cut it out of the way to see everything else.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, what a tornado.
That's like the Ziploc bag. One of those commercials that you see where they vacuum.
Yeah, what's this
You know,
guy?
You
Yeah,
can
what
buy
is
those
it? I think
storage
it's
systems.
just
That's the. This right here is the spleen.
Okay.
It's supposed to be over on the side, but not every cat is the
It's
same.
okay, Socks. It's alright to be different.
Goodness.
Can you just pull it off?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like it's coming. Yeah.
Well, if you pull it off, you might fling
Yeah, that's
stuff.
how
Yeah. No flingy.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking I'm gonna when you start pulling, I'm gonna step back.
Looks like Hamburger Helper.
It does.
I'm just gonna say it. No, when I'm
Thanks
not
for
having
ruining my
dinner.
day.
Yeah.
You know, last week somebody said it looked like macaroni and cheese, and
Oh,
I knew I had to eat
man.
macaroni and cheese that night.
makes their macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Mine,
How I
mine
know
doesn't
it's-
look like
They
that.
love food when they look at this. That's the last thing I'm thinking of.
Oh, dearest.
When you know you have a true like medical student, you can sit there and watch a cat dissection and eat lunch.
Yeah.
I made a horrible mistake one time of when I was in AB1. I wanted to see something like this, so they had one on YouTube of like an autopsy, I guess, where they were like cutting open the intestines and all that. Not ready. Not ready. Like you can't unsee things.
There was
Because it's
an
a human, not a
autopsy
cat.
on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. They have some stuff on there. You can't unsee. You can't. You cannot unsee. I mean, they had him like wide open, and I was like, nope, wasn't ready for that. Back to cats.
Was it like one of those things where you just couldn't
Oh
stop
god, it
staring?
was so bad. Like a car.
Ah, it's stuck on me.
You ever seen a real autopsy?
No. They have them here, don't they? The funerals for those
Occasionally.
people do.
They do
Occasionally.
actual autopsies or just dissect them?
What are we looking at? What are we looking for, rather?
I thought they did
That's
actual
the liver.
services.
I think this is the stuff. Can we pull all this stuff out? Or is it gonna break?
So is she pulling out the small intestine?
Nope, there's more.
Yeah, that's the small intestine. That
Like, it's so loose. How does it stay on there when you're alive? I mean, I guess
Oh,
because nobody's pulling it.
I guess
Yeah.
because of this.
nobody's pulling on it.
He's still got a lot of juice in him.
Here.
And
Oh!
if you spread out these intestines a little bit, the clear stuff, that's the mesentery, and you can see it's got blood vessels, and there's also nerves running through it. And it
So if you
keeps
were
all the
alive,
small
this would hurt.
intestines. If you were alive, yeah, I think this would hurt if you were alive.
Oh man.
Yeah, they are nice and pink.
Alright, so let's see if you guys can find anything. First thing you need to find is the esophagus.
Yeah, let's pull him open up here. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
to break
I
his
forgot
ribs
the top
open.
Oh,
there we
I
go.
felt a bone. I didn't like how that.
What?
Where did it come from?
They come from Fisher Science.
Can they raise them?
Can they raise them? I have no idea where they come
Oh, there's the diaphragm.
Yeah.
That's
from.
cool.
I heard a story that they go to like Mexico or stray cats.
Are you serious? They go to Mexico to get them? So at least they're not American cat.
Yeah.
They're not American.
All right, buddy.
Apparently there's a lot of strays in Mexico.
Oh, I see.
Nope, sorry.
That's okay.
Did you touch a bone, Jess?
I did. I don't like how that feels.
I don't like bones being broken.
I'll grab your guts, but I don't like how
Yeah,
that
that's kind of how I am.
Bone on a dead person.
You don't want to break the ribs for us?
No orthopedics for me.
Okay.
Yummy.
There's one head side. Ooh. Very thick-skinned cat.
Does anyone have a cat at home?
I've got 3 of them.
Go
You're
home
not
and
going to
look
be
at
able
them
to look
differently.
at them
now.
today.
Oh, I don't like how
My cats are gonna.
Oh,
my
on the
god!
face. Paper towel.
My cats are gonna give me dirty looks all day.
They'll be like, we know.
We know.
Oh, and the mouth, too. Standing too close. We need face shields and
Okay.
white coats and everything.
Ew, ew, in the mouth.
No, it was like on my face.
Okay.
Just dab
I
up
mean,
some of
should I
the
just-
diseases.
Cut his. Oh, it's dripping.
Yeah.
So much liquid.
Let's move these over.
Oh, yeah, I should have done that. This one right here, that's the
Yeah.
diaphragm. So,
That's all. That's what
Should
I
I
did
just
all
cut it all the way
spring
out?
break. I was like,
you don't need to cut it out.
Okay.
You
Oh,
should be able to open up now.
no.
my boyfriend used to
Thought I
teach
saw these
Irish
others.
honey. I'm like, I'm not Irish. Okay? My hair's barely red. It's got a nice
So
tint.
right here you've got some lungs.
Yeah,
And here's the
those
heart.
are tiny little cat lungs.
It's a tiny little cat.
That's true.
Oh, socks, you're so tiny.
And we're going to find the esophagus.
There.
I feel like his heart is bigger than his lungs.
Probably.
He's got, they have, we have 2 lobes and 3 lobes. They have 3 lobes and 4 lobes. So who knows what this blood vessel right here would be that's blue?
Yeah. Superior vena cava.
Superior vena cava. And I'm trying to move some of this stuff away.
It's so blue and red. Do they inject it
Yeah.
with dye and
Yeah.
stuff?
These
Okay.
on blackboard, Paul? Did he say you could put these on black?
Okay, see that structure right there? Can you see the rings on it?
Yeah, that's a tricky.
That's the trachea, and behind that we will find the esophagus.
It's really buried in there.
Yeah.
It seems so small.
Watch your face.
Hey.
Watch your face.
Keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
where's
514.
his esophagus?
Have you found the esophagus?
I'm gonna say this is it over here.
Am I going to be in your way, Paul?
Okay. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
his esophagus.
It's really wide and flat.
Genius.
It's wider and flatter than I expected.
It's flat right now. They made him starve before they actually this is a girl. Just made her starve. Okay, then the esophagus goes down behind the heart and through the diaphragm. And here's the
Yeah,
liver.
just don't sit that phone down
Yeah.
on the table. Whatever you do.
And then it goes to the stomach. Let's see.
Get a picture of you down there smiling.
Right back here. And then here's the stomach. And then it leaves the stomach and goes to, what's the first part of the small intestine called? Duodenum. And then the jejunum and ileum. And
This guy.
Yeah.
that's a kidney. That's next week's lab.
It's bigger than I thought.
Looks like mushrooms.
Kind of does. Glad I don't
Yeah,
like
what are all
mushrooms.
these brownish loaf things?
This is the liver.
Okay.
They've got a huge liver compared to us.
He drank a lot.
Here's the large,
Oh, I see.
here's the large
Sounds like a drinking
intestine.
problem.
And I'm trying to find where they meet.
I think it was over.
Here it is. So here's small and then here's large. So where they
Do they
meet.
have an appendix?
Yeah, but a lot of times we can't find it. The first part's the cecum, and then they've got an ascending colon and a descending
Oh, they don't
colon.
have a transverse?
They don't have a transverse.
So it doesn't really go, it doesn't square the small intestines like ours does.
Your
And
arm's getting tired?
it depends. Everybody's different.
I think I'll make it.
And then what else you have to know is the liver and the gallbladder. Here's the gallbladder
Oh, it's little tiny.
here. Looks like a little raisin or something.
Oh, raisin and mushrooms.
That's,
So it's kind of buried under the
yeah.
Under the mushroom.
lumps of the liver.
Yep, and we pointed out the spleen already.
And then the
Anything else
pancreas
we
is
need to-
underneath here?
Pancreas is back there
What's this guy?
somewhere. That's the stomach.
So let's see if we can find
The
it.
pancreas
Is
is
that it?
really hard to find,
There's another kidney.
Oh,
so you don't have to know it.
okay. Okay.
And yeah, we'll look at the kidneys next time. There's a ovary right there.
Whoa.
Aw, yours are so tiny. I bet you don't even have cramps.
That's
I
an
wonder if
ovary.
cats have that.
Were you putting it at the little ball at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
See the uterus?
Is it the bladder? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bladder right
I
there.
think it was spade or something.
I know.
I doubt it.
What if it came from Mexico? It's about the size of
No, not from
Uh,
Mexico.
Yeah, that's an
She goes,
ovary.
that's a tiny bladder on that cat. I said, that's about the size of
So that's
Yeah, they
the
would've taken everything
fallopian
out.
tube then that you
Yeah, they
had held
have
up there?
a very long fallopian tube. That's why they can have the babies actually develop in here.
Hmm.
So that's why they can have a whole bunch.
Oh, so then they do finally progress down to the uterus though, right? Somewhere, no?
No, they develop in the
They can't
So it's
carry
kind
a
of-
pregnancy in there?
So it's kind of like a combination of both.
So an atopic
Yeah.
pregnancy is an
Whoa.
Yeah, so if you get a pregnant cat, if you get lucky, you'll see like a baby here, baby here, baby here.
Oh.
Well,
How do they
they'll
carry
grow.
a baby in that tiny little thing?
Grow. Well, they get
They come
expanded.
out there real tiny.
They'll be like way up
Yeah,
here.
but
The
compared to
pregnant
this
cat.
one, you know? Yeah. Most are not tiny too. It's true.